Yes, please. Come well prepared.
In your Friday sermon of 3rd of February this year, you briefly mentioned about an atomic clock invented by the scientists.
Not invented. That is a very simple affair. There is nothing of invention in it. It's a hand-run clock. It's just a clock with needles which are moved by the fingers of hands.
Which foretells of the atomic wars?
No, it doesn't foretell either. The point is, which perhaps I failed to make it clear, that the scientists judge for themselves whether the time of atomic war is closing in or moving farther away. And to express their opinion in terms of time, they move the clock either closer to 12 o'clock or away from it. That is what it is.
And can I just...
Yes, please continue to misquote me.
Also related it to the crises which are taking place in the history of India. Would you please kindly explain a little more?
Which on the clock or the history of India?
The relationship.
It's quite right. What I tried to explain was this factor, that in the history of Ahmadiyya there have been periods of crisis, and the closeness of the clock to 12 o'clock also carries to some extent with those periods of crisis. So there is no direct relationship between this, but in Allah's eyes maybe there is some relationship, and more the world tramples upon the right of Ahmadiyya to exist nobly and at par with the rest of the human beings, the more likelihood there appears to be for the final devastation of the world. That was the inference I was drawing, and I quoted the instances when the clock moved closer to 12 o'clock and what was happening to Ahmadiyya at that time.
Hazur, the Holy Quran is full with words yadkhuluna fi abada or la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. And abada we interpret people who are destined to go to Jahannam means a longer period. For people, for general, we say ever and forever. But Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam in one of his books has said, a time will come when the entire setup will be completely destroyed. Is this not a contradiction of God's promise which He made Khalidina Fiha Abada Jannatis and His subsequent action? And if I am right in my interpretation, does it mean that God will destroy Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam?
Hazrat Islam has never mentioned this. Never in one place, in any place. The fact is that Hazrat Masih Islam has only mentioned this about Jahannam, about the reformatory, in which people will be kept for some time until they are worthy of being chosen by Allah for His nearness, which is heaven, of course. So that will be destroyed, that machinery, because there will be no one left ultimately. So I think you must have misunderstood it completely, and you finally find out the passage and show me again, will you? Then we'll be able to follow what it means. Please, yes.
In our student ladies meeting, we are writing a book in which there are pictures of mosques and some tattoos.
In the meeting you are writing the book?
No, we are discussing the
discussing the preparation of the book.
Yes. There was a word Allah. One artist has drawn the letters of this word and made them in the shape of a candle.
Like this?
Make it like this.
Yes.
And I very strongly objected to this.
I think you're right, so.
Yes.
Right?
You cannot change your
There shouldn't be any process of declaration of the word Allah physically, apparently, because that will ultimately mislead you.
Thank you very much.
So should be left as simple as possible. Yes, please.